Imagine waking up in a place where death simply doesn't happen. People live well past 100. No graveyards, no funerals, no sorrowful goodbyes. It sounds like a sci-fi movie, but there are real towns around the world that seem to defy death itself. But here's the real question. Could you survive in a town where no one dies? Let's start in Vilcabamba, Ecuador, a small valley town often called the Valley of Longevity. Here, it's common to find people who are 100, 110, even 120 years old, still walking, still working, and still smiling. But Vilcabamba isn't alone. In Yuzurihara, Japan, people over 85 show barely any signs of aging. They almost never get wrinkles and barely use modern medicine. These towns aren't just long living. They seem to resist death itself. In Vilcabamba, the air is crisp, the water flows from mineral-rich springs, and the pace of life is slow. Elders gather in the town square, sharing stories and laughter. Locals credit their longevity to a diet of fresh fruits, vegetables, and grains, all grown in the fertile valley soil. But scientists remain skeptical. Some believe the town's reputation is exaggerated, fueled by legends and tourism. Still, the stories persist. People from around the world come here, hoping to unlock the secrets of a long, healthy life. So what's their secret? Is it in the food, the air, something in the water? Some say it's the natural mineral-rich diet. Others point to altitude, low-stress living, and tight-knit communities. But science has theories too. Telomeres, the protective caps on your DNA, degrade slower in people living in high-altitude, low-pollution regions. Studies show laughter, purpose, and simplicity can extend lifespan dramatically. Still, these are just pieces of the puzzle. The real magic, we still don't fully know. In Yuzurihara, Japan, the secret may lie in the local diet, rich in hyaluronic acid from root vegetables and tofu. Residents here rarely suffer from joint pain or skin problems, and their faces remain remarkably smooth even into old age. Scientists have studied these communities for decades, searching for genetic or environmental factors that might explain their longevity. If no one dies, what happens to the town? Where do new people live? Does the population keep growing? Do you still appreciate life if it never ends? In some towns like Nicoya, Costa Rica, the elderly aren't just respected, they're the heartbeat of society. But imagine if no one ever left. There's no inheritance, no change. Life stands still. Could that be worse than death? The idea of eternal life has fascinated and haunted the humanity for centuries. From the fountain of youth to AI uploading consciousness, we've been chasing immortality forever. But here's the twist. The studies show people who think they'll live forever are less likely to take risks, less likely to value relationships, and more likely to feel bored. When you remove death, you also remove urgency. In fact, in Greek mythology, the gods curse some with immortality without eternal youth, a warning that immortality isn't always a gift. So here's the big question. If you could live in a town where no one dies, would you want to? Could you handle watching the world change while you remain the same? Would you eventually want an end? Living forever may sound like a dream, but maybe it's the ticking clock that gives life its meaning. Now it's your turn to decide. Drop a comment below. Would you survive in a town where no one dies? Tell us what you'd miss or what you'd love. And if you love bizarre places, forgotten towns, and geography that blows your mind, hit that subscribe button because we're just getting started.